Hello everybody, welcome to Carla's Bunny Trail. I'm Carla and I am sitting outside today while we do this video. I'm actually sitting outside on the patio that I worked on this summer. Still haven't got it where I want it, but it's getting close. I haven't hung my lights yet. I've got the shade over the top, canvas, there you go. Over the top. I've got my furniture here. The only thing I've discovered about patio furniture, it's hot. If it's like this cushions, it's hot. It doesn't breathe. It's almost better to just get, some fancy lawn chairs that have the holes in the material where the air can go through, because I'll stand up and then my back will be hot. Oh. New Kids on the Block shirt on today. So it's Face-to-Face Friday. Hi everybody. I'm glad to be here. And I've got my handy dandy notebook for shout outs and congratulations. I just thought I'd kind of tell you a little bit. The kids have today was their third day of school. Mason already has said that, there's a couple of teachers he knows he's not going to care for. Aurora, yesterday was the second day of school. Not that I'm doing a video. And they had somebody attempt to break into their school. So they had to do the drill. And it terrified her, so she came home really scared. She was glad to be home, and that's so sad that our kids have to, have a drill for intruders. I'm glad that, they have something in place in case of, sorry, I popped my knuckles, guys, sorry. For situations like that, but it's just sad that we've come to that. There wasn't anything like that when I was in school. All the doors were unlocked when I was in school, and we didn't have identification cards that we had to have on us to go to school, to get on the school bus. No, Parrot, I do not want you to come up here. Here's my chicken over there. Anyway, so I'm sitting out here on the patio because it's by the pool, and we were having a pool party. Yes, Best Friends Club this week was pool party. Or what would you take to a pool party? Well, we're just having the pool party, Lori. And I'll have some pictures at the end of this video of the girls in the pool swimming. I haven't got to see, well, I got to see my granddaughter on her birthday, or at her birthday party. I posted a video of her birthday party. And then I haven't seen her since then. But this is the longest we've been apart. I've had this little girl, I've been keeping her since she was 6 weeks old. And we've actually gone over a month now without her coming and staying with me. And I was due for some Tookie time. So, she rode the bus home with Aurora and Mason. And we are having pool party. We're going to do some nails here in a little bit. I already did Aurora's. And look at this color. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a muted purple. I love it. It come in that fall collection that I got. I'm hot. You can see my cheeks are red. I've been working this evening outside here at the patio. I was given by Tookie's mama some marigolds, and so it took about, here, Sisty, why don't you go over there and sit in that chair over there, and then you have the table. That way the chickens don't bother you. You're going to drop your fork, baby. Did you already eat your mac and cheese? Or did you not like it? I told KK y'all wouldn't like it. He said y'all would. Anyway, it's a whole bunch of them. This was one picking at their house, all of these, and they didn't even get them all. And so I brought them up, hung them outside for them to dry, and they're still, I think they're okay, but I'm going to leave this bag outside with it open because I don't want it to mildew or get damp on the inside, and dry a little more. But I did take, you can get, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 seeds out of one little flower. So I planted 1 pot, 2 pot, 3 pot, 4, 5, oh, a whole bunch, 6, 7, 8, 9 pots of marigolds. So we'll see. I've never had any luck growing marigolds from seeds. And I think I probably should have taken, or maybe tomorrow go get some, what is it? Which one is it? So tonight we're having a special dinner of dino nuggets. You think it was a triceratops maybe? Dino nuggets. You didn't get any curly fries? Okay. Oh, you don't really like French fries, do you? And KK got, instead of getting regular mac and cheese, like I said, he got this other kind that he just knew that they would love. Get down, Star. Sorry, my cat was checking out Tookie's plate. Yeah, go on. Shoot, kitty, shoot. The kitties, the chicken.
Go.
Tap her nose a little bit. Her nose, tell her no. Now she's gonna want you to pat her. Sorry guys, I got squirreled. ADHD, I got squirreled. What was I saying, Toots? I was talking about y'all special. No, Star. Use my, use my flop to kind of, sorry, I was watching this kitty cat. The girls are going to bring their dinner out. Is Aurora coming out too? Oh, okay. Well. Nuh-uh, Star.
Go.
And then I have a hen. Come here, chick, 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 chick. I wonder if they can smell. Anytime my littles are eating out here, the chickens come and take their food away from them. So they know to watch out for the chickens. But she's sticking around, so I'm wondering if she knows if they smell. I don't know if chickens can smell or not. Anybody else know? If you know, put it in the comments. Interesting. I'll have to Google that. So guys, I still have all these after planting. I still have all these marigolds, and I'm hoping. I added some chicken poo fertilizer into the dirt, so I'm hoping to grow some pretty flowers. Nope, Star, you can swat her nose a little bit. No, Star.
Go.
What were you saying, baby?
I wonder if you could tell myself.
Well, you want to tell them hi? Bring your plate with you. Toots wants to tell everybody hi. Can you peek around here? Oh, wait, switch your swimsuit there so I don't show no boobs.
Hi guys, my name's Toy.
But I call you what? Huh? What do I call you?
Yeah, baby.
That's right, my baby.
So I'm staying the night.
She's right here. Did you eat?
No.
Why? You can bring it out here. The only thing is the cats are trying to get it.
I'm not hungry. Tiki, hold on to this.
So I
And I know how to.
Yum,
Tiki,
yum,
hold
yum,
on to
yum,
this.
yum, yum.
I know how to not get them dirty.
What kind of dino is this one?
Look.
Oh,
T-Rex.
a T-Rex. What about this one?
Tiki, look.
This one looks like Triceratops or
Did I
a
do a good job, Tiki?
Spikiosaurus or something like that.
Tiki,
however
did
you
I
say
do
it.
a good job?
Oh, look, they're all linked together. So we've got Barbies. The Barbies are even swimming at the pool party, Lori. They're tied together with yarn so they can't get lost. Tookie was showing you her. Oh, no, Star. No. Anyway, so y'all don't hit the tripod. I've also got Annie Banani out here, and she is in the walker that I wanted to show Andrea. because Andrea has one that is, I think it's the exact one except different.
Don't you want to get in the
I think the
pool
same
again?
colors, Aurora. I think the same colors on the material,
Tiki, are you fixing
the
to be
vinyl,
done?
but like
I'm
same,
really
yeah, the
tired
same
of
colors,
them.
but not the
Don't
same
like the
pattern.
cheese on it.
So I'm going to show
You're not gonna
Andrea
eat that
the
one?
walker. But
So
this
after
is
that
one of the
we're
reasons
going
why
to
I like replica dolls.
Ja,
I can
ja,
bring
ja,
them
ja.
out. She's
Ja, ja,
barefoot
ja, ja.
on the patio, and I'm not worried about her feet getting scratched or anything like that. And I was actually sitting here thinking, I ought to paint her toenails. I may do that. We may paint her toenails.
Come on,
Huh.
Tiki.
We're gonna paint. We can paint yours here in a little bit if you want to, but I have to use that light.
Tiki,
Uh-oh.
Mom,
Don't hit the tripod, baby.
I need you to do my nails again.
Well, go ahead and get back into the pool. I'll do it.
Come on,
What?
Tiki.
I just did them last night. What happened? Uh-huh.
Come on.
It didn't just come off. Somebody's picking it off. Oh, wait. Are you through, Toots?
Yeah, I don't want the one with cheese.
Oh, okay.
Tiki, come on. Come on.
We'll get you some more when you get out, okay?
Give me one more. That's all I need.
When you get out, you may want more than one.
Actually, I want.
Sorry, I'm putting leftovers down here on the ground.
Come on. Now, Bobby.
Here you go, Mellow Yellow.
Let's go.
Yes, I have a cat, Mellow Yellow, right there. And Star's up here, and Parrot, the cat, is right here, and Dea is over there. I think I have 7 outside cats. But anyway, okay, so the girls are back into the pool. And that's why I'm out here, like I said, because I'm watching, I'm sitting by the pool here, so I can hear them as they're swimming. Watch out, Star. Goodness. Okay, so I've got my handy dandy notebook, like I said, and here it is. And I just would like to give it's definitely not a, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to say it. You guys, Miss Sheila Porter, in our Dolly community, wonderful, wonderful, God-fearing woman, has lost her youngest son in a tragic, unexpected accident. And I would just like to ask for the community to please keep her and her family in your prayers. She did do a video. I think I either watched it this morning or yesterday morning. And I mean, she looks great, but I do know that she, of course, she's hurting. So if you're looking for an update, go visit her channel. Sorry, I got distracted. So she needs prayers. The whole, their family needs prayers through these sad times right now, you guys. I would like to go into a few tags this week. I have the tags that I do all the time. I say I do all the time. This week, I'll announce them anyway, okay? So we have Sweet Treat Saturday, you guys. I have not done this one. If I have, I don't remember doing it. And that is by the Sweet Life of Dolls, okay? So I'm going to try to look and see if I can find something for Sweet Treat Saturday. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hi, girl. Come here. I was going to try to pick up my chicken and show y'all. If y'all can see this, our canvas is held up by these poles all the way around. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count this one behind me? Oh, I've got 8. I've got 8 poles, and they're in a big feed tub. And then the bottom part has the cement. Then on top of that, I put the potting soil with plants in it. And this growing behind me, all I know it is a jack bean, but I know that's not the actual name. But they make these beautiful, I don't know if you can see it right here. Let me find right there. Those purple flowers. And they make beans too, and the beans are the seeds, and that's what you plant for the next year. But anyway, it's a vine, and it vines up, and you can see it's kind of twisted going up. It's really pretty. And you can see my big ferns too in the background. See, I'm getting squirreled again, you guys. I would love to have yellow and orange marigolds growing, because I'm going to decorate the patio and fall stuff. So I really hope that they take and that they grow. We'll see. I think I'm going to get some plastic wrap and wrap just around, make like a greenhouse, just around the top until they get up, you know, pretty good. And then I'll take that down. But I'll have to go get some of that. But anyway, okay, so there's Sweet Treat Saturday, okay? Then Wacky Friday. Well, I'm always a little wacky on Wacky Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a Wacky Friday, and that, you guys, is by Irish Johnson. So I'm guessing Wacky Friday can be anything that you consider wacky. I've not done that one, but it's always wacky around here. Okay, then we have Flashback Fridays, which is Dory's Dollies. Now, these are a few that I have not done. I've not done Flashback Friday, and I'd like to get back into my Way Back Wednesdays. I haven't done that yet. Recovering. Then we have Crochet Friday. I think I've done that one time, and that's by Renee's Reborns is what I have down here. I'm always crocheting. Matter of fact, I knew that when I finished this video, the girls were not going to be through swimming probably till dark time. So I brought my crochet stuff out here. I'm working on some projects. So yes, Crochet Friday. Then we have Toddler Tuesday, which is hosted by 4 women. Leisha at Binkies and Blank. I always want to say Blankies, but I think it's Blankets. Binkies and Blankets Nursery. Yeah, Binkies and Blankets Nursery. Then you have Cena's Dolls, Mandy's Cuddlebugs, and Renee's Reborn. And I think Renee may be on a break right now from Toddler Tuesday. And this week it was Leisha's turn, and the theme was Disney or any character. So if you like Spider-Man or any kind of character, you could use that instead of Disney. And then Reborn Huggles, which is Lori. Her best friends club this week is pool party, or what you would take to a pool party. And so I will place pictures at the end of this video on what these girls have at their pool party. And Annie Banani is over there in the walker, you guys, and she's not very happy. I'll have to show a little bit of a video because she's not getting to be in there because Mommy's not in there. So she's just in her walker, but she is being very good. And she is just watching the chickens and watching the cats play. Okay, so shout outs. Shout out to Doll and Cats. They did a Toddler Tuesday video. Go check out Doll and Cats. Also, a congratulations to Playful Dolls and Collectibles. They received a Sebastian. Oh my gosh, I love that sculpt so much. And actually, Penny, Keith, wait a minute. Playful Dolls and Collectibles. That is Penny and Keith, right? Yes. Mason joined the crew. So, I actually have the Sebastian sculpt. I have not sent it to be painted or anything like that yet. Yeah, I have it. Congratulations to Playful Dolls and Collectibles. Please go check out their channel and see that precious Sebastian baby. And his name is still going to remain Sebastian. Then, you guys, Pretty Poppets Doll Nursery, Bonnie. I've been talking about her in several videos. I always look forward to watching her channel during this season because her and Lisa Littles, which y'all know she's for some reason, YouTube AI has booted her off. And I haven't heard an update. I keep missing her live. She keeps having lives on Instagram, and I miss them because it doesn't send me notifications when she's going on live. So I'm not sure if she's still fighting it, but she keeps sending a request to have it, overlooked or looked over, and they keep denying that request for whatever reason. But she knows it's AI because she gets the same, response every single time, word for word. So that's a bummer. But Bonnie always decorates really cute. I love seeing her decorations. Her baby's dressed up. And something very exciting, you guys, to go check out is I have never been to Spirit Halloween. And she went. And you guys, I'm not sure I could handle Spirit Halloween because it really is kind of scary up in that joint. I don't know that I would take Aurora in there because she's already sleeping with us still. She's 9 years old. We let her go to sleep in our bed. Then we move her to her room, and she stays in there. Well, since school started, she stays in there about 3 hours. And then next thing I know, I'll wake up in the morning and she's back in bed with us. So, yeah, I'm afraid if I took her into Spirit Halloween, Bonnie, I'm afraid that she would never be out of my bed. But it does look really fun. Brian would hate it. He would hate it. I wanted to show you guys something that I got the other day. I'll have to show on another video. But go check out Bonnie's Spirit Halloween 2025 video. Wowzers. There's some good stuff in there. Check that out. I also wasn't there. Okay. You guys need to go over to Elle Loves Dolls. This, I think it's tomorrow, starts Pajama Jammy Jam. Pajama Jammy Jam 2025. There's some exciting things happening with that you guys want to go check out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be prizes. So, and that you can get entries for different things that you do, multiple entries into the video for things that you do. So, you guys go over, and I know she's not the only one. She's paired up with somebody, but I watched her video. Go over to Elle Loves Dolls, like the letter L, Loves Dolls. And it's the Pajama Jammy Jam 2025 video. I think it's her latest video. And there, you guys, I got through all of my... I didn't have a lot wrote down for me to talk. I can just talk your ear off. But, I mean, like, that I definitely, for sure, I really want to try to do the Sweet Treat Saturday. I want to try to be a little bit wackier for Iris's Wacky Friday. So, you okay, Toots? Tookie? Yeah, they're okay. Y'all can see the sun. This is the sun starting to set over here. But luckily it's not hot. So, you guys, for fire ants, I'll show you what I use for fire ants. This is what I use. And I don't even read the amount that it calls for. I get a palmful. Just not even like a palmful, just a little bit. Maybe $1 a piece, size right here in my palm. You find your mound, your fire ant mound. I put it on top, and then you wet it. You don't want the little, because it's like seedy looking, and you don't want it rolling off and spread it out. You just wet it, dampen it down. By the next day, gone. And so that's good stuff. Kind of expensive, but good stuff. What else? So, I will show Annie Banani here in a minute. And, let me show y'all this. My mosquito eater. My mosquito getter, okay? Here's the issue that I'm having. What kind of cord is this? I mean, where do they think it's going to plug into? Are you serious, people? What kind of cord? But apparently it's like that with a lot of them. So, and on the second use, after the first night of it being plugged in, Brian decides, and I may have already shared this story, I think I did, but I'm going to tell you again because I'm not happy about it. Brian decides to open it up. He's so proud of all the bugs that we fried in that. And then he gets it open. Now, I don't know about y'all's husbands or boyfriends or fiancés, okay? Brian has always thought that the best way to do something is to get something to operate the way you want it to, is to kick it or smack it. Okay? You know, like when you had the old TVs that were black and white. You guys, I grew up with a black and white TV in my room. And I was born in 79. And it would start doing that flip, thing, and you'd walk up and you'd go on the side of it, and that would fix it, okay? Brian thinks you do that to everything. And the bigger the piece of equipment, the bigger you get. Or you give it a kick. Okay? Well, so he takes it apart. He's so proud of all the bugs that we fried, electrocuted, and he's trying to empty it out, okay? And instead of just being gentle and emptying it out, what does he do? He takes it and he goes, pop, pop, pop. Yep, on that third one, light bulb falls out, shatters all over the ground. You guys, I just bought that thing. It was the second time that we used it. We didn't even get to use it the second time. We were fixing to. And he broke it. Broke it. Now, I will say this is not the most expensive one, but I paid $30 for it. That's expensive for me in my household, okay? $30. To replace the bulb, he says, oh, it's only 20 bucks. Has he replaced it yet? And it's been 2 weeks. No, he has not. No. I will be the one to replace it. So, I'm not happy about that. But, anyways, I don't know if they're waterproof. So, we've had 2 days of rain, I hope, and it's been setting out here. So, I'm hoping that that didn't run it. I had it set under my couch here. I will give y'all a little tour, like a little, where y'all can see everything if you don't judge, because I'm not done. And no judgment, just no judgment. I'll do that in a minute. So I got a UPS order, you guys, and let me show you what came in. Right as I headed out the door a while ago, I'd already checked on this and it said it was still out for delivery, but it was UPS, so bless their heart. UPS workers are hard workers, you guys. Y'all know they work till 9 o'clock at night. They are hard workers. So he was here. Hey, if you're gonna fight, you're gonna get out. Okay. You guys, one of my most favorite things in the world is peanuts. Now, if you're from our generation, you probably know what peanuts are. I'm not talking about the peanuts that you eat. The salted peanuts or honey roasted peanuts are my favorite. I'm talking about the cartoon peanuts, the funnies peanuts. They're my super favorite. And around this time of year, you start seeing a lot of the peanuts in like the Halloween PJs. Then you have, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. You have a Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. A Christmas Charlie Brown. And you have clothes all the way through Christmas that are Charlie Brown. You guys, oh my gosh. Thank you, Andrea. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, Andrea. She showed me these, you guys. Now, if you look, look, it's Woodstock on a broom. Oh my gosh. Now, this is a long sleeve onesie. It's this muted pink. Everything, muted. Okay. And on it, it says on, like, down, let me come close so you can see. Can y'all see that? Right here, it says boo all the way down this side. And then right on this side going down, it says Little Snoopy. Okay, and it come with these pants. Yay, look! Oh my gosh, you guys, it has Snoopy and little ghosts on it, broomsticks, super witch hats, super cute, you guys. I love it. Now I'm not gonna set it down outside because I don't want to take the chance of a cat getting up here and getting on it. Hold on, you guys. I hear some arguing going on. Let me deal. Okay, sorry about that. Had to handle that. So, something else I got. Oh my gosh. Now, I got it wet, you guys. Mason splashed a while ago and water got on it. He was trying to splash me. But, okay, so this is newborn, and it's in the sage green that I love. It has pumpkins, acorns. I will come closer. It is a zipper baby grow. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Can y'all see all the little Snoopy and acorns and little pumpkins? Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. I love it. Thank you, Adria. She's the one that showed me these. She had told me, and I went and looked and could not find them. So she sent me a link, I think. She sent me a video. That's what it was, a video of somebody opening these. And that person dropped the link. And I went and I got, and I'm not through getting either. Okay, so then I got this one. Oh, hang on, you guys, brain freeze. Y'all ever get brain freeze from your drink? I do. And I didn't start getting brain freezes until adulthood. Just maybe a year ago, actually. Okay. So this one, you guys, look, this one has a Snoopy scarecrow and pumpkin on it. Okay, it's the muted orange. It's not a bright orange, which I love. Oh, hold on. We had dunking going on, so I had to handle that. Then look at the bridges, you guys. Oh, my soul. Look at the leaves with the pumpkins and the Snoopy. Oh, look, guys. Look at the little tag. It's Woodstock. Oh, I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And it's size newborn. So I have 2 babies. I've got plans for this with 2 babies. Oh, wait a minute. No, this was the 0 to 3. Right? This was the 0 to 3. Now, these are going to be for my Cuttlebug babies. Cuttlebug. My Cuttlebug babies. My Cuddle babies. This one, I think, I don't know, it may be too big. Yeah, it may be too big for my, for who I had planned it for. We'll just have to see. Then, what else do I have? Oh, okay. Well, I will show that one in just a second. So then, I bought the pink newborn sleeper right here. And it has little Woodstock in the broom. So I'm guessing the pinks have the Woodstock on it. And then it's just that, what do you call that? With the little holes in it, the material. But the little holes on one right here says Boo, and over here says Little Snoopy. It is so stinking cute, and it's got the little feet in it. Now, I'm looking at the hats. And I thought, okay, so I was mistaken, but that's okay because it's going to work out. So the green sleeper baby grow will have this hat, which is ginormous. Hats always run big. And this was the newborn size. But then this one can go with this set. It matches because it's tan. In the picture, I actually thought it was pink. But my girls always wear hair bows, so I was like, I don't know if we'll do the hats or not. But that is a little treasure that just came in, and I could not wait. I was going to show y'all all the stuff I've been collecting, you guys, for fall. I've got fall fever. It's just that time of year. I love the colors. I just think it's beautiful. So yes, I will get that hung up in the nursery. I have been working in the nursery yesterday. Yeah, I worked in the nursery yesterday and last night. And I've got a shelf. I've got to paint. So I will get that done this weekend. And then once I get that done, then I'll be able to put the other dolls that I have standing around up on it. And then I think I'm going to be just about ready. I've got to get it going because I've already got fall decorations to put out. So I better stop messing around. Okay, so I'm going to now show you a little bit of my patio sitting here. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so before I get going on showing you the patio, here's Annie Banani in all her red glory. And she's finally a little bit okay. She's not so upset and sad now. She's enjoying her time outside. So she's able to stand in the walker now. This is the walker that Andrea also has. It is over. I know it is over. This one is over 40 years old. And it is in great shape. I love it. Let me take a picture of you, Annie Banani. Smile. Oh, she's got beautiful eyes, doesn't she? Goes good with that red hair. Okay, so let me show you. I know you saw a cat laying there. So here we have this post that is planted in this feed. I think molasses for the cows comes in it, okay? And yes, you see the Nerf gun. The kids were playing Nerf guns. I have lamb's ear planted in that. I have a little mini rose bush planted in it. I just put some marigold seeds in one little area, and then we'll see. I have a volunteer coming up because all this dirt came from some vegetable tubs that I had. And so I have something. Oh, I think it's over in this one, though. This one over there. But, okay, so then this tub right in the middle. Okay, that is, I don't know the real name for it, but I call it the hummingbird bush. It does not take a lot of care, and I love it, and so does the hummingbirds. I can sit here in the mornings, and they are just, they love those red flowers. And it is, I mean, what would you call it, drought resistant? It does not take much water for it to grow. You see the little red flowers on it right there? Kids trampoline there in the back. We have to do some mowing here. I mean, weed eating right around here. But Brian's battery had run out, so we hadn't managed that yet. Over here is a desert, some kind of desert plant. On this side over here, my nail focused in, and it is, that cushion I'm going to throw away is there in the back, but it's, I don't know, some kind of desert plant, and it's not grown very big at all. On the right side is another little tiny rose bush, and you guys, I usually kill these. They put them out around Mother's Day, and I've had two of them that have lasted me a year now, which is surprising because, and I don't know, the only thing I can think is that they liked the shade, and then they were out through the winter too, but they never got frostbite or anything, so I'll just have to be sure to maybe make them a little greenhouse this winter. Okay, so I got off my booty so I could show you what I have here. This is lamb's ear, and I did not know this, but it is an herb. I don't know what you do with lamb's ear, but I absolutely love. They are hardy, and they come back every year. I love the way, it's like, you guys, I can't even tell you. They're so soft. Their leaves are fuzzy feeling, so soft. And then this is that little bitty rose bush. You can see it's just teeny tiny. Maybe a little over a hand tall. And then let me walk right over here. I've got some more of my lamb's ear here. Pull that off. Some of this might have been already pulled off. I'll leave the leaves in it for, it's good for the soil. And then this right here growing is some strawberry mint. And it comes back every year too if I don't let it get frozen. If I put a greenhouse, something, but it smells so good. And these are some kind of lily. They're butterfly lilies or something like that come back every single year. So this was the thing that is behind me. Oh, you can tell when my grandbabies have been here because my lights, there's my little light lantern, will be pulled out. But anyway, this is the jack bean I was telling you about. You know what? Hang on, guys. I noticed that my camera was, the lens was dirty. But these are the purple flowers I was telling you about. Makes really pretty purple flowers. And I'll show you the seeds that you can see right here. I have some more that are going to open up. Some little flowers on this one. So they're really happy to be right here. And then we'll walk a little closer to the pool. It may get a little louder. I planted some marigolds a while ago. Hey, I'm videoing around this. So we'll see. Now I've got this big jack bean. Now here's the beans I was telling you about. Now when they dry out, that's what you save for next year to put into the ground. Okay, and oh, a vine caught me, and it vines up. See, so, and I'm going to move it. I have it right here between the pool and this pole, but we're going to move it. I think to over here to this side right there. I'm not sure why. I can't remember my reasoning, but I do have a reason. I do. Okay, so then, you see my tubs of dirt that I was hauling around to each pot to fill up. So, God made dirt. Dirt won't hurt. If you don't like dirt, don't watch. This is lemon balm. And I've transplanted it because it was starting to die. It was in this black tub here. Of course, it was full of dirt. Well, not full. The dirt had actually shrunk down in it. So,
Aurora is the winner.
So I just decided to transplant it into something with some chicken poo fertilizer. And then I planted some marigolds around this outside. We'll see how that lemon balm does. I may need to just give it a trim like I did the strawberry mint. And see how it goes. I don't use my herbs, you guys. I just buy them and plant them. And I like to say I have some herbs. And then around this pole, I planted some marigolds. We'll see. Oh, fingers crossed, you guys. That chicken poo really does wonders. I'm not kidding. And I have free chicken poo. Free for me, that is. I've got some more of this beautiful lamb's ear. This is an herb, you guys. I don't know what it is. It survived outside all winter. Not in this. I just transplanted it. I love it. Look, though, it's starting to... I wish I would have put it in a hanging pot because it's on the ground now. But it's flowing over. I may need to trim this one here because it's... I don't know. But anyway, it smells so good. I'm not sure what herb it is, but it smells so good. I like this one. Then over here on this table in between, I'm not sure I'm going to keep this pot right here, but I didn't want it down on the ground where it couldn't get some sunlight. So as of right now, I may have to move it out from underneath this shade. We'll see how well this shade does. But as of right now, I just planted marigolds right there. And look, you guys, if you go to the Dollar Tree, if you're a Dollar Tree shopper like I am, I know my pot's dirty, guys. Haven't cleaned it yet. This is an old pot. But I love, they had these out. I have not seen any more. But they're risers. And I like to get them to put under my pots to, hold water. The water drains into it, but then we'll suck it up later. Now this over here was what I was telling you about. This is a desert plant. I don't know much about it, but wowzers, it has taken off since I've transplanted it. It was in here, and I mean, it was in another pot that did not have any fertilizer in it. My daughter gave it to me over a year ago, and the thing barely grew. I put it in this with that chicken poo. I'm telling you, you guys, my son's like, they say chicken poo's really not good for your plants. And I told him, I said, I don't know who's telling you that, because I just planted, and I've got to do a video and show him. What, baby? Uh-oh. Come here. Hang on, we got a nosebleed. Hang on, Cuss. We'll play with Aurora. So this is one of those little bitty rose bushes. And it's got a little bitty bud. Oh, sorry guys, hang on. Right there. Little bitty tiny. Look, this is my finger. And then over here, this one's grown tall too. And look, you guys, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Aw, tiny. Let me come around. That's so pretty. It's so tiny, you guys. I want to put my fingers under it so y'all can see, have an idea of how tiny that little flower. Isn't that pretty? And then this is what I call the hummingbird bush. And I come and I pick off these, the dried ones. But it's these right there that the hummingbirds absolutely love. Anyway, very hardy plant. Okay, so I think I've made it all the way around. Now I'll walk over and show you. I don't know why, but this year the ferns were super cheap at Walmart. And they were half this size, you guys. And I just used those molasses feed tubs. And I potted this one down a little bit too far. So in the winter, when I cut it back, I will, after fall, because they stay good through the fall. It's when winter comes, I'll cut them, cut it all off. I'll add some more dirt and give it more room to come out. So there's my fern, one of them. And I always tell my kids, this is my daddy. So my daddy passed away 4 years ago from lung cancer that had spread all over his body. And he was a hunter, a fisher, and but he hunted because we needed the meat. But he fished because that was his hobby. I'm trying to cover. Oh yeah, look guys, did y'all see that? It lights up at night. But you can see he's caught a fish. I tell the kids, my grandbabies, that did not meet him. I'm trying to think when they found out. My first grandbaby was a couple months after my dad passed away. We found out that she was pregnant with him. But I tell him all the time that this is Poppy fishing in heaven. So last year I had a jack bean plant growing up. I took this cattle panel and I wrapped around this huge oak tree here. And I planted, it's real loose, it's not tight. And it's just zip tied. Actually, I think the zip ties have even come undone. But I planted some of the jack bean right here. So it could vine on the lattice panel. Or not lattice, but cattle panel. And so this is a volunteer vine. It has come back this year. And it is very happy. I threw some chicken poo down on it. Chicken poo, chicken poo. Here's another one of my ferns. Isn't it huge? I love them. Beautiful. Now, I have an idea. I made these cones, and it is made out of, you call this chicken wire? It's, let me tell you, it will eat your skin up. But I made 2 of them. It's 2 cones because I use them for Christmas trees. Come here. You can use my flops. Okay, so I have those 2 black cones, but I'm going to do something for fall with those. Here's another fern that I have. You guys, I paid $10 a piece for these this year. And of course they weren't like this, but since I've planted them. Okay, just set them outside the door there, baby, and I'll come get them, okay? Huh? Oh, Aurora uses it like wings. So, anyway, so there's that. This fern. I did have a plant here, but I've moved it, repotted some of the plants around the patio over there. Here is another fern right here. And then those are some, in that red pot are some of those daylilies, which really basically only, I've had them only flower basically in the spring. And we have a rose bush right here, you know, that I have planted, and it makes these pretty pink flowers right here. They're so pretty. And I had some, these, you guys, these volunteered. Now, does anybody know, is this rhubarb or rebarb or something? I don't know. This is volunteer. It sure didn't grow for me, but whenever I took out a year ago, I planted a whole bunch of stuff that didn't come out. And I think it was just because it needed fertilizer. Then when I repotted this rose bush, these plants here have popped up. Aren't they beautiful? I don't know what they, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Then I've got, and I think this back here was, let me get these leaves out. Growing up this pole that I stuck here so it wouldn't kill my rose bush. I think it's a bean vine. So I've got beans growing up through there. And then I have another one of those, whatever it is. I used to have a plant identifier. It charged me, so I took it off. So then I've got this rose bush. Now this Brian and I got, and I've transplanted it and I fertilized it, so I'm hoping that it's going to do better. It is just a red rose bush. Brian got it for me for our anniversary, I believe. 8, 9 years ago, but it was on, so I dug it up out of the ground after I planted it. And now, I've replanted it in one thing, and then I've repotted it into this spring. So we'll see if it does any better, because I was worried that it wasn't going to make it. I have no idea what this is. I had gone to a restaurant, and they had this growing, it's almost like a succulent, and a piece had broken off and was laying on the ground outside. So I just brought it home, stuck it in here, and it started growing. I have some more of these that are going to shoot up just like over there. See, guys? Yeah. So I'm just welcoming them. They're so pretty. I love them. And then, so they're lined, my rose bushes line my driveway here. I've got this rose bush here, and I'll show you what color, but I planted earlier marigolds around the outside here of them. But look, you guys, is that not a pretty rose? And if I'm not mistaken, this one is a very scented one. Let's see. Yes. This one smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Okay, so then I've got this tub. Now, I'd like all my tubs to match. And I probably am just going to plant just this one here and this one here. I'm just going to plant on black. I have more black than the other, but I've got a lot of little buds since I fertilized it with chicken poo. I told my son. I don't know who told you that, but look at the color of this one. So this is a yellow rose, but it's tipped with like a very pale pink around it. I love the double colored roses. You can see this one has come up. I planted, again, marigolds around this on the outside. This is another one of those that are double colored. What do you call that, where it fades from one color to another? And I've got little buds sprouting up everywhere. Look at this tiny one here. Isn't that pretty? It's darker right before, after a day or two, it starts to fade. But when it first opens up, it's gorgeous. This one hasn't been opened too long. It's pretty. I like the color ombre, kind of like an ombre effect, you know. This one, I don't know. I can't remember what color it is. Again, though, I did marigolds around it. This one's, look how happy it is. Yeah. It's pink. It's got pink roses on this one, but I need to transplant this one into that black tub that's on the patio with dirt. So it's going to go into the other one. Or that one. One of them. Maybe this one. Because this is a smaller pot. And this one makes this color rose. It's bright. I did not plant marigolds because I knew I was going to be transplanting this one soon. I think I'll transplant this one first because this one has a bigger pot. And then I'll have to buy me another. There's a man here in town that sells these cattle molasses tubs. So I'll have to buy, he sells them for $5. You know, they're empty. So, and I get them and I drill holes in them and fix it all up. Out here, a year ago, I planted some of the hummingbird bush. And there we have it. Yeah, I didn't think it would come back this year, and it has, but it is definitely taking its time growing. But I ordered some chicken poo. Yeah, chicken poo there. And it seems it's happier now. I don't think this soil here was really very fertile, so... But I think that's why my peach tree did so good this year, is because last year, and see, here's another hummingbird bush that I planted last year that surprised me and came back. I need to pick off these. These are dried. But anyway, so this one's smaller. It's not near as big as the one that I have up at the house, and it looks like, I don't know if that's an ant bed there or not. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Star. So I think I've just about given you, I haven't showed y'all the, I used to have a bougainvillea. Brian hated it. That thing would eat you up. I don't know if you've seen the thorns on a bougainvillea, and bougainvillea is just a fun thing to say. But ouch, ouch. And when we move, I don't leave without my plants. I mean, you know, these rose bushes are like $30 a piece. I'm not planting that in the ground. I'm going to take it with me. And then eventually, I hope I own a place sometime that I can put them in the ground. But until then, they're staying in pots. Now, look here, you guys. These are irises, purple irises. My dog, actually, Aurora's little mutt, keeps getting out of the yard, and it's hot. So what does he do? He climbs up in there where it's nice and cool and sleeps. So I've got to get those. I got to transplant those at some point. But here is my rosemary plant. Now, if you think back to over there on the patio, I have that big yellow tub that I was emptying with dirt. This is going to go, I like to ruffle it. This is going to go into that big yellow tub because I love my rosemary. Oh, I love the way it smells. Y'all hear the locusts? And then right over here is... I can't remember what it's called, but it's a big plant. And I put it in this big pot, and I put it here in the spring, and it's already taken it over. It could have gone into a bigger pot. And then one of those volunteer plants that I have no idea what it is, but it sure is pretty. So there you have it, you guys. I've just taken you around my whole yard, and oh, I didn't show y'all my jasmine though. I have the white flowering jasmine, and here it is, vines up, and I'm going to put this out at the patio as well. My issue is that I can't do it on my own, you guys. I've got 2 of those jasmines right there. They make white flowers, but the pots are too heavy for me to carry, so I have to wait on help. Well, Brian took one of his shots that he hasn't been taking, Manjaro shots, that he has not been taking because it upsets his stomach yesterday. And now he's sick. It's made him sick, made his stomach upset, makes him feel real weak, makes his stomach soured, you know. where any air that leaves his body smells the same. I mean, and disgusting. Yeah. So, I don't have any. And then Mason cooked dinner. He made chicken nuggets, curly fries, and macaroni and cheese. I think I told y'all at the beginning that that's what the girls were that they were gonna be having. So y'all can see this right there, that little kitty, that kitty right there. She's pretty, so soft. She's so soft. And her name is Theodore, because when Mason was when he was like 5, he named her Theodore from the Chipmunks. That was before we knew that she was a she. And then walking behind the camera now is Parrot. And if you look in the grass right over there, by my tub over there, the black tub over there, right there, there's Daya. And I'm going to move it this way. There's Timmy. Right there, Timmy. He's old. He's like from her first litter. Timmy and Theodore are from their first litter. And then there is the one on the trampoline that started it all, Ruth. We called her Baby Ruth. And we'd walk around going, Baby Ruth. If you're a Goonie fan, you know what I'm talking about. But I was over at a friend's house, and she was a little bitty thing. She attached herself to me. And if I went inside, she stood at the door and meowed until I came back out. Oh my gosh, she was so sweet. And she was sneezing and sneezing. It was super cold outside. Hi. Sorry, you guys, I hit stop, but it was super cold and she was sneezing. And so the lady's like, if you want her, go ahead and take her home. So I did. I took her home. She became Baby Ruth, which is now a grandma. Yeah, so from her very first litter, we have, he's not, but that's Mellow Yellow right there. And all of them are fixed now. Yeah, because I don't want no more babies. No more kitties. Well, I will say, though, you guys, the kitties do save me from, and then sitting on the ladder over there. I know, y'all see the pump. That's kind of like an eyesore, but we don't want to, we don't want it covered completely in case he has to work on it. And like when he does the back flush or whatever it's called, he has to be able to get to it. So, I know, I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'll put around it just to kind of make it look different. But I need to buy a new cushion for the circle chair over there, which I'm going to pull to right there where that yellow tub is. And then I have my giant patio table back there in the back that's covered in dirt and leaves that I've got to clean off because I think Brian tumped over a pot that was sitting up there. So I still need to clean it. And then I think I'm going to put the table possibly right here. Now I would like some more of these pavers to come all the way out to here, which I think I needed 100 more. But for this summer, this is going to work because I bought the patio furniture, which came with 2 chairs and the couch here. And then I bought the lights. I'm going to turn you up, okay? Ready? This canvas, I bought this canvas. Brian was calling it a tarp, and I'm like, it is a canvas, sir. And it ended up being smaller than Amazon said it was supposed to be. It was supposed to have been like 20 by 20. It's not. But look, one of my lanterns has cut on right here. And there you see the pool. You see our pool. Brian got the pump he got this year is a big saltwater pump. You guys, these lanterns, really cute, from the Dollar Tree. Bought a whole bunch last year. And now I have 4. I think like 4 that work. That's it. I've got a bucket of these little lanterns. I wonder if this one works. Oh yeah, it just hasn't cut on yet. Of these lanterns, and I'm like, they're, you know, in good shape. I just don't know. Oh, this ladder, you guys. This was my daddy's ladder. And I thought I would set like pots on it. I'm afraid the cats will knock them down, like little pots, you know, but, and for some reason, my grandboys, when they come over, they love that ladder and they haul it everywhere. They just leave it out and it gets rained on. But this is my trash tub. And I can't, you know, I wish I could think of a craft or something I could do with all these lanterns. I just don't know what. My mind can't figure it out. And they don't work, they don't light up, you know, they're just, and of course they're dirty from the gear or whatever, but I don't know what to do with them, really. Anybody got any ideas, craft ideas I could do with them? I guess I could take them apart because the top comes off, clean them up, decorate them with little Christmas something or other, make it like a Christmas tree ornament maybe, to give out to friends that like homemade stuff. I have a lot of friends that like homemade stuff. But I was telling you all the bougainvillea that I had croaked, so no longer made it. But well, you guys, I guess that's it for now. For now, that's it. I've showed y'all my working progress. You know, not perfect, but it's getting better and better. I just haven't had energy hardly at all during the week. Maybe 2 or 3 days during the week I can do a few things out here. I just can't lift anything. I have no strength. Brian and Mason, you know, now Mason's in school, but like today I was going to have him do something. Well, he was cooking. He couldn't do it. Brian's not feeling good, so I don't know if Brian will feel better tomorrow or not. If I'm not mistaken, I think it lasts about 3 days. So I doubt he'll take another one. I told him let's try Ozempic for him, because this is the Mounjaro doing it to him. And a lot of times, if the Ozempic makes you sick, try Mounjaro and it'll work better for you, or vice versa. If the Mounjaro makes you sick, try the Ozempic. So, I do have a site you can go to order it and do it yourself, like it's mailed to you. When you get a prescription for it, when you buy it from the pharmacy, it's already mixed, it's already in the syringe. You know, you just barely, I mean, you hit the button, you can't even feel the needle. It barely goes under your skin. And you do it in your tummy or where there's a lot of fat, you know, so in your tummy or your upper thigh. I think they even showed maybe under your arm, but I just do it right next, you know, 2 inches from my belly button. But anyway, ooh, the skeeters are coming out. I better get some bug spray or take my tail inside. So I do have a website if anybody's interested. I kind of have the instructions on how you're supposed to do it. So you will have to purchase your own syringes. And then you get the medicine and you mix it together, and then you have the dosage and you do it yourself. That's why it's cheaper. And it's supposed to be like, I don't know. I've not even looked at the prices. So I can't even tell you. Once I look at the price of what it's going to cost to get it, I'll let you guys know. So, and I'll give you the site where you can go and look if anybody's interested out there in purchasing it. Stuff like that. But you also got to know a little bit of your family history. If your mother or you have had thyroid cancer, you know, what kind of thyroid cancer was it? Is it the kind of cancer that is hereditary? If it is, then no, you can't do the Mounjaro shot. I don't know about Ozempic, but I know the Mounjaro shot you can't. My mom had thyroid cancer, but it was not the kind that was genetic. So because of that, she was able to take the Mounjaro shots. And then that meant that I'm able to take the Mounjaro shots. Okay, everybody. Well, like I said, I've talked your ears off. Maybe this will give y'all something to watch over the weekend if you're bored and don't have anything to do. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all new subscribers. Thank you all those that just keep coming back for all my goofiness. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and until next time, God bless, stay safe, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.